But a good play by Lamar Odom, not allowing Garnett to play Bryant one-on-one. He comes over and doubles, takes him out of a rhythm poster.
And it was very interesting, too. The Lakers basically called for it. There was no indication right away by the officials that they wanted to review it. The Lakers then, Phil Jackson moved down the sideline and requested it, and then they reacted to go to the review.
And again, it's a brand new rule this year. Last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter and overtime on out-of-bounds plays, the officials can see whether or not Danny Crawford telling Doc Rivers, and it looks like they're going to overturn it because Doc Rivers is not happy. So it's going to be, it appears it's going to be Laker ball.
And if Doc Rivers hadn't called the timeout, they wouldn't have reviewed it, because until Phil Jackson made the request, they were not going to review that.
Great hands from Bryant. And then you see after he slapped it away, it went off the fingertips of Garnett after it left his hand. That's a good call and the right call. And obviously the rule gets the right thing going here. So it's Laker ball with 1:29 remaining. Gasol, Fisher, Odom, Artest, and Bryant on the floor for the Lakers. That's the fourth Celtic turnover in the fourth quarter. They had 4 total in the first 3. Lakers haven't turned it over in the fourth. Completely different from game 2. Bryant pulls up. Won't go. Rebound. Odom tips it. Rondo trying to get it. Knocked out of bounds. And it's still... Again, Crawford says jump ball. It looked like Rondo touched it last.
And now Doc Rivers looks at Danny Crawford and says, why don't you take a look at that?
And that's what they're going to do. Oh, now on the replay.
That looks like it's off Odom.
Yeah, it looked like it was off Odom.
Absolutely.
And the thing about the jump ball call that's really good is it gives him the option, even if it's inconclusive, he can go with one or the other.
Right. Let's see if this one. Oh, that's clearly off of Odom.
Well, we said that last game when it was clearly off Garnett.
So they call it Celtics ball. The replay rule effective 2 times in a row here with 1:10 remaining. This is exactly why they put it in. A huge game like this, you want to get those calls right.
And as a coach, you may be frustrated, but the bottom line is both calls have been made correct.
And again, because of the review on that first one, Celtics got that 20-second timeout back. Coming up in a minute remaining. Ray Allen for 3. Won't go. Again, Allen off the mark.
And again,
for 13 from the field.
Same type of make he had.
Fisher to the basket, gets hammered, and he puts it in. Derek Fisher hard to the basket. And the Lakers go up by 6 with 48.3 remaining.
But the Celtics played that like the game was over. Trotting back, no transition defense, no urgency.
10 points now in the period for Fisher. Gets hammered, still gets it to go, and he can add to the lead. The foul is on Glenn Davis, his 3rd. You talked before about Kobe Bryant has so much admiration and respect for his longtime teammate. Well, how about Ray Allen after that magnificent performance in game 2? He's 0 for 13 and 0 for 8 from 3-point range, and they've been good looks. Now Doc Rivers will call a full timeout, and the Celtics in a little bit of trouble. 48.3 seconds remaining. It's not Kobe Bryant, it's the other 4-time champion getting it done here in the fourth quarter. Derek Fisher, 10 of his points in the period. And Kobe Bryant cheering on his team. They lead by 7. Celtics ball when we come back. Tonight's aerial footage provided by MetLife. MetLife can help you tackle the ifs in life. Visit MetLife.com to learn more. As we welcome you back to Boston And a reminder, reality TV's #1 Guilty as Pleasure is back Tuesday, June 22nd, the season premiere of ABC's Wipeout. The season premiere, June 22nd, 8, 7 Central on ABC. And this place has gone silent. The TD Garden raucous all night long, hoping for a huge comeback. But right now, the Lakers in control. 7-point lead, 48.3 remaining. Pierce looking for an opening. Pierce on the drive, gets inside and banks it in, and a foul! Paul Pierce with a chance for the traditional three-point play. Phil Jackson can't believe it.
Lakers switching a lot of these screens. Ends up where Pierce is being guarded by Gasol. Odom switches out. And that's a good call and a good finish by Pierce.
All right, now if Pierce hits this, it would make it a 4-point game. Celtics do not have to foul yet with 40 seconds remaining, and they still have 2 timeouts, 2 20-second timeouts.
Well, a lot of time still left in this ball game. You want to extend your defense.
Ball knocked out of bounds. That it's Laker ball, but they're going to review it again. And how critical has this replay rule been?
It actually looked like it went off Lamar Odom, and Rondo does a great job of getting into the paint area trying to get the offensive rebound.
Yeah, but he fouls him. See, the problem is here, it's clearly off Odom, but Rondo clearly fouled him to knock it off Odom.
Right.
And that's not reviewable.
Right.
The foul isn't.
So the officials are going to check it. Why not? It's the rule. It's an NBA Finals game. Even though it obviously extends the game, the rule's there. They've got to look at it. But you're right, Jeff. That's a hard thing. You're not going to call a foul on Rondo, but Odom touched it last. Rondo's so good on the boards. Now, obviously, he fouls here, but he's just such a pest. So for the 3rd time in these last 2 minutes, they use the instant replay for an out-of-bounds. And the
additional benefit is the Celtics get a free timeout to diagram what they're going to run.
I think the other thing also, if you call the foul on Rondo, then Lamar Odom's going to the foul line to shoot 2 free throws. So that's been stripped away also.
All right, so now 39 seconds remain. Both teams are now in the penalty. So any foul, you go to the free throw line except for the offensive foul. Celtics will take it out of bounds. Rasheed Wallace is in the game with Rondo, Pierce, Allen, and Garnett.
If I'm Derek Fisher, I don't care how many shots Ray Allen has missed all night. I don't want to give him any open look.
If I'm the Celtics, I'm thinking 2 for 1. I'm thinking about going quick right here.
Rondo looking for Allen. Allen trying to find room on the drive, gets inside, offensive foul. Garnett on a moving screen, and the Lakers get the ball.
And Ray Allen had a dead layup and still couldn't put it in, even though it wouldn't have counted.
And this is the correct call. Clearly a shove by Kevin Garnett. An unnecessary one because Ray Allen had already turned the corner.
And Garnett picks up his 4th because it's an offensive foul. You don't shoot. Now do they have to foul here, Jeff?
I think absolutely.
Vujacic in the game.
And I would have fouled Vujacic on the catch. He hasn't played.
And there's the foul. Vujacic just coming in. He played 11 seconds so far tonight before coming in here now. So Sasha Vujacic, who was a big part of the team in 2008 when they lost to the Celtics, not playing that much in these playoffs. These are his first free throws of this series. In fact, his first free throws of the playoffs.
Michael, if you're a great free throw shooter, you're a great free throw shooter. I saw Jeff Van Gundy with a suit and tie on, knock down free throw after free throw.
85% during the season, but he only took 33 free throws all season. But pressure right there. Vujacic cold, goes to the line, knocks down 2, and it's a 7-point game. Doc Rivers calls another timeout. Celtics certainly had their opportunities, but couldn't convert on some key possessions. Just the opposite of game 2, and the Lakers on the verge of regaining the home court advantage. Now the series will continue Thursday night and then Sunday. Both those games 4 and 5. right back here at the TD Garden, 9 o'clock Eastern on Thursday, an hour earlier Sunday. And that would head back to the Staples Center if necessary. But again, the Lakers showing resiliency. They were disappointed. Phil Jackson upset after the loss. They bounced back and withstood every rally here tonight, Mark.
And you got to point the finger at Derek Fisher. When it mattered most, this guy stepped up and made plays. Tough shots, but made tough shots, giving the Lakers some breathing room.
And Derek Fisher just so huge. 11 of his 16 here in the fourth quarter. Once again, a clutch performer at the most important time of the year. They go alley-oop to Garnett. Has to come down and then throws it away. And the Lakers are going to regain home court advantage. They come to Boston and beat the Celtics here in Game 3. A terrific victory for LA. They led almost the entire game and withstood a furious rally by the Celtics. The place was going crazy here in the fourth quarter, but Derek Fisher and the Lakers hold off the Celtics.
Think about it. Kobe Bryant, 10 for 29. Pau Gasol, 5 for 11. Ron Artest, 1 for 4. Bynum, 3 for 9. No starter other than Derek Fisher played at a really high level offensively, and yet they come out of here with the win because of Fisher's greatness in the fourth, and also because their defense was good and they built themselves a cushion.
Key part of the defense, forcing turnovers. Lakers had 4 turnovers through the first 3 quarters, 6 of them here in the fourth quarter. And the Lakers lead the NBA Finals 2 games to 1. Paul Pierce lets it go in, 91-84. And a big road victory for Los Angeles. Silence in the crowd. Kobe Bryant and his backcourt partner, who played more playoff games, had more playoff wins than any starting backcourt in the history of the NBA, get another victory. Bryant and Fisher getting it done, especially Derek Fisher at crunch time. He's done it again. Come May and June, you can count on Derek Fisher as the Celtics walk off disappointed. Ray Allen 0 for 13 from the field, 0 for 8 from three-point range after that magnificent record-setting performance in Game 2. Well, let's go to that backcourt. It's done it again. Doris?
Yeah, quite a combination, Mike. Jeff Van Gundy called the shots you made in the fourth quarter will shots. What would you call them?
Sorry. Just faith, man. You know, I'm sorry I'm getting emotional, but, you know, we work hard in this game. And sometimes things don't go your way, but you just got to keep working hard, keep believing in yourself and in your team. And this is just a great win for our organization. And we're not done yet. We got a big game on Thursday night.
Big win, but why so emotional?
I love this game. I love this team. I love this guy. I love what I do. And nothing means more to me than helping my team win.
Well, you did that, Derek. Congratulations. Kobe, your backcourt mate, who you've always put so much faith in. You struggled out of the gates in that fourth period, 0 for 4. As you watched what he did, what was your reaction to it?
Well, just, you know, Derek being Derek. I mean, he makes big plays all the time. And, you know, it never ceases to amaze me.
The only guy who really played at a high level for most of the night. A lot of guys played hard, but he was at the highest level offensively. How do you guys absorb that second half where you've struggled so much and still come away with a win?
Oh, yeah, we just had to be poised and, you understand that they're going to make a run. And, you know, we did that. You know, they made a push, but they never really got fully control of the game. We made big shots when they counted.
Kobe, thank you.
Yeah.
Mike.
All right, Doris, the Celtics are never able to regain the lead. They came back from 17 down, cut it to 1, but win on the road and back in front in this best-of-7 series. It continues Thursday night, right back here at the TD Garden for Game 4. Tip-off shortly after 9 o'clock Eastern. Kobe Bryant and the Lakers win it 91-84. An emotional Derek Fisher with another superb pressure-packed performance. Final score, the Lakers 91, the Celtics 84. For Mark Jackson, Jeff Van Gundy, Doris Burke, and our entire ABC crew, this is Mike Green saying so long from Boston. Again, Game 4 Thursday night. Coverage begins at 8:30 Eastern, now except on the West Coast. Stay tuned for your local late news. Nightline and Jimmy Kimmel Live over most of these ABC stations. Thanks for watching the NBA on ABC, home of the NBA Finals.